hurt. I've really got to improve my landing strategy when it comes to climbing down these chimneys. Whatever. Let's get started. Oh, hello there. Sorry, I must have woken you when I came down the chimney. Don't mind me. I'm just getting your presents out of my bag here. I'll be with you in just a moment. Oh my god, are you okay? You look kind of pale. You look slightly frightened. Hey, how about you take a seat and I'll fix you some hot chocolate, huh? Hey, it's gonna be okay. There's no need to panic. I'm here for you, okay, sweetie? Everything's alright now. You're safe with me. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Do you want a hug? Huh? You want to know who I am? I'm Santa. Santa Claus. Don't you recognize me? Am I a robber? What kind of question is that? Of course not. Just who do you think I am? What do you mean you don't believe me? That's kinda harsh, you know. Oh, I get it. It's because you think Santa's supposed to be some old fat guy, huh? Yeah, that's how all the storybooks portray me. But that's just their interpretation. After all, I've been around for thousands of years, so of course they'd assume I look like that. But because of my magical blood, I don't age. Kinda like Peter Pan. I can tell you're not convinced. Fine then. I'll prove it to you. Give me a year and I'll tell you what present you received that Christmas. When you were 3, huh? That's easy. That year you got a children's book called The Adventures of Flippy the Frog. You were too young to write your Christmas list, so I got you something I thought you might like. And sure enough, you absolutely loved it. You read it over and over every day for the next few years. It became a big part of your childhood. So, do you believe me now? Yeah, you're right. Pretty much everybody from your family knows about that book. It wouldn't be too odd to assume that I only know about it because one of them told me about it. Fine then. Give me another year. Maybe one that not as many people know about. When you were 17, huh? Oh yeah, I remember. You recently got your driver's license. You'd been begging your parents to buy you a car for Christmas, but they couldn't afford anything of the sort because of their financial situation. So on Christmas Eve, I got one for you. I even covered the whole thing in wrapping paper and tied a neat little bow around it to make it extra special. It took a lot of effort, but the look of pure joy in your face the next morning made it all worth it. So, what do you think? Am I the real Santa? Hey, what's that look for? You look frightened again. What? You're asking me if I'm a stalker? I'm telling you, I'm the real Santa. What do I have to do to get you to believe me? Oh wait, I've got an idea. I'll tell you something that only you know. That way, you'll know I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what you wanted for Christmas this year. You didn't talk about this with anybody, so no one knows except for you. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you. You've been really lonely recently. I know you're spending this Christmas alone. No friends, no family. Just you. You're not a child. You don't care about getting toys or anything like that anymore. What you want now is for someone to fill that hole in your heart. Just last night, you were lost in thought, and you asked yourself what you wanted for Christmas. And then it came to you. You didn't want something. You wanted someone. What you want for Christmas this year is someone to spend Christmas with. A friend. And it may not be much, but I was hoping I could fill that role. Because it hurts to see you feel this way. And I care about you. More than you could ever know. So, do you believe me now? Hey, are you crying? Oh gosh, no, please don't cry. No, come here. Let me give you a hug. There. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm here for you, okay? I'm here for you. Are you feeling better now? That's good. Yes, it's true. I really am Santa. The same Santa who's been watching over you all these years. And, well, I'm glad we finally got the chance to meet. Hey, you're smiling. It makes me happy to know that you're happy. It really does. Because you deserve to be happy. You're wondering how I knew what you wanted this year? Oh yeah, it's true that you never said it out loud. You must think I'm some kind of mind reader. But that's not the case at all. I just know things, you know? Kind of like how I know the name of everybody on Earth. Every time a new baby is born, their name enters my head, along with every detail about them. I couldn't stop it even if I wanted to. It's part of the magical curse. Oh yeah, the magical curse. It's the reason I've been able to live so long. It basically makes me immortal. And on top of that, it basically makes me all-knowing. I know everything about you. I don't mean that in a creepy way or anything. I just know. And I don't judge you for it. I don't judge anyone. I've lived long enough to know that judging is trivial. It doesn't solve anything. Why judge someone when you can just love them instead? Everybody has flaws. If you hate people for having flaws, then you'll hate everybody. You'll even hate yourself. Anyway, are you curious as to what presents you got this year? I'll let you open them early. And don't worry, you've definitely been on the nice list. Oh, stop that, you. Of course you're not on the naughty list. Yeah, you don't always behave yourself, but you're a good person. And that's what matters. Alright, first up is this one. Go on, open it. Ta-da! It's a manga box set. I know manga isn't a very traditional Christmas gift, but I thought you might like this series. The plot is a little tense. It's about a girl who gets kidnapped by this guy called Dexter, who's super obsessed with her. At first she tries to get away, but as time goes on, she develops Stockholm Syndrome and falls for him as well. Honestly, it's not my kind of story. I prefer stuff that's more, wholesome, which this story obviously isn't. But I know how much you love hot, psychotic anime boys. Anyway, just give that a read whenever you get the chance. Alright, up next we've got this present. Go on, open it. It's a jacket, to keep warm. You don't have very many thick jackets, so I thought you might need one for this time of year. And maybe this will encourage you to go out more, and you'll make some good friends. Anyway, I hope you'll like it. I'll let you open one more present. There's more, but those will have to wait until tomorrow. Take this one. Go on, open it. Do you want to know what it is? Basically, it's a stopwatch that can slow down time. Not by very much, mind you. It slows down time by about 0.2 seconds. I doubt it'll help you out of any sticky situations, or allow you to do cool moves in slow motion like they do in the movies. But I'm sure it'll excite you quite a bit with how out of the ordinary it is. I guess it's more of a novelty item. Truthfully, I have one of these stopwatches too. but mine is a lot stronger and a lot more expensive to make. Mine has the ability to slow down time so that 1 second of real time becomes 1 hour for me. It's the reason I'm able to get my presents to everyone in the world in just one night. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty amazing technology. The government has a machine like this too, but it's really huge, and it slows down time by only 1 millisecond. Basically, my invention's better than theirs. Tell me, what's on your mind? You've got some questions, I can tell. Huh? Why do I give people presents every year? Well, to put it simply, people are my passion. I love each and every person in the world, and I just want everyone to be happy. Ever since I got the curse, I was burdened with the ability to know everything about everybody. It was really intense at first. So many thoughts and feelings. And I felt everybody's happiness, everybody's sadness, everybody's joy, and everybody's pain. The suffering of the whole world was on my shoulders. It took me a long time to learn how to deal with it. But after I got a hold of myself, I found myself genuinely caring about each and every human being. They felt precious to me, like they were my own family. So by giving everyone presents, I'm bringing joy to everyone. It may not be much, but even if it's just once a year, it brings so many people together. And nothing could make me happier than that. Any more questions? Do I have any friends? Oh, well, I wasn't expecting you to ask that. Well, I guess other than you, I would say everyone in the world is my friend. But maybe that wouldn't exactly be accurate. I suppose technically I don't have any friends, but that's okay. Because I don't get lonely easily. After all, I spend most of my time alone at the North Pole. But I did have a friend once. Well, we were more than friends. We were lovers, I guess you could say. I loved this person more than anyone else in the entire world. They were my special someone. But one day, they forgot I existed. I know that sounds strange, but I can't really give you more details than that. Sorry. So, I sense that you've got one more question for me. What is it? Fire away, partner. You want to know why nobody believes I'm real? Well, that's... Oh God. I was hoping you wouldn't ask that. The truth is kind of unpleasant. You probably don't want to hear it. In fact, I know you don't. So I'm not going to tell you about it, okay? Oh, who am I kidding? Now I've just gotten you more curious, haven't I? I guess it's fine if I tell you. It's because of the curse. You see, on top of living forever and having all the knowledge in the world, I've also lost the ability to be remembered. In other words, everyone who has ever met me has forgotten that I exist. The same will apply to you, too. After I leave, you'll forget I was ever here. But don't worry. You'll still feel the happiness you felt from having me here. You just won't know where it came from. I know it seems depressing that I can't make any friends because no one will know I exist. But it's really not that bad. I'm used to it. It's been a few thousand years, you know? For a long time, I just wandered the earth, not knowing what I wanted to do with my immortal life. I had nowhere to go, nowhere to turn to. It was a disaster. I wanted to die. But one day, I had an idea. I thought, what if I used my curse to do something good for the world? So I did. I decided that every Christmas, I would travel around the world and bring presents to everybody. To bring them happiness. To bring them joy. Even if just a little. Because of my curse, I knew everything about everyone, so I knew what gifts everyone would want. And because I'm immortal, I got to keep on doing it every year from generation to generation. By doing this, even if I would be forgotten, I'd be making my mark on the world, and they'd have to acknowledge me in some way. Because my gift giving all around the world was so significant, I wasn't completely forgotten by the people I met. Instead, they simply remembered me as a myth. The curse causes everyone to think I'm not real, but they still remember me as Santa Claus. Even if they believe I'm just a myth, even if they believe that I'm just something parents make up to make their children happy, I'm still making people happy. It doesn't matter if they don't believe I'm real. I'm still doing it. And my name will live on through the generations. Santa Claus, the spirit of Christmas. When children get older, their parents always tell them that I'm not real. That's part of the curse too. The curse will never allow the world to acknowledge my existence. Soon, you'll forget me too. I've got something to confess. We've had this conversation before. In fact, we have this exact conversation every year. But after I leave, you always forget. It happened again. I failed to hide the truth from you. Every Christmas when I come to your house, I end up telling you all of this. I hate it. You don't deserve this pain. The pain of knowing you'll forget me. But I just can't lie to you. I can lie to everyone else, but not to you. Because I love you more than anyone else in the world. Just now, I told you I had a special someone. A person I was in love with. That person was you, darling. 3 years ago, I came to your house on Christmas like I always did. But I made too much noise down the chimney, which woke you up. It wasn't the first time I accidentally woke someone up while bringing them their presents. But this time was different. The two of us got along so well. And, well, I fell head over heels for you. It seemed that as long as I stayed in your house, you wouldn't forget me. And so we spent a whole year together, laughing together, crying together, and being so deeply in love. It was only 1 year compared to the thousands I've been on this planet, but that year was the best of my life. You were, without a doubt, my soulmate. But then, on the days leading up to Christmas, the curse finally decided to kick in. After you came home from work, you'd forgotten all about me. That whole year we'd spent together, all wiped away, as if it never even happened. But I can't let go of you. I just can't. Every year I come back to this house. Every year I make noise as I come down the chimney to try and wake you. Every year I have this exact conversation with you. Because if I don't talk to the person I love at least once a year, it'll drive me insane. Darling, I love you so much. You don't remember anything about me, but I know so much about you. But it doesn't even matter, because you don't know me. I'm just a stranger to you. After I leave, you'll forget this interaction too. And sure, I'll visit you every year, but you'll go on with life never knowing I was even there. You'll even get a boyfriend of your own and get married eventually. I could go again, try and woo you, get you to like me, experience another year of love, but then I'd just have to tear myself away from you again. I'd be forgotten every single year, and I'd have to feel the pain of that over and over. This is the reality. It's an endless cycle. My eternal fate. Sorry about all this. I've kind of ruined everything by telling you that. You just wanted someone to keep you company and spend Christmas with you. But now you found out a bunch of things you didn't want to know. I'll leave now. I'm just making things more complicated by being here. And besides, once you forget, everything will be back to normal. You'll be able to relax and have a nice Christmas. Even if you are alone, it's bound to be better than this. Hey, I'll see you next year, okay? Merry Christmas, and goodbye. Hey, what are you doing? You grabbed my hand. Please, just stop. Don't make this more painful than it already is. It's taking everything I've got not to burst into tears right now. And I can't cry. Because I'm Santa. And how's Santa gonna make all the children happy if he's crying? Don't you get it? You're gonna forget me in the end anyway. It'll all be for nothing. It seems like you want me to stay. But why? You don't even remember me. You don't remember the time we spent together. I should just be a stranger to you. Wait, no. I understand now. You just don't want to be alone. I can understand that. But you're not going to remember me even being here. Do you really want to spend time with me knowing you'll forget all about it? What? You want me to stay another year? Like I did before? I can't. You know that's just delaying the inevitable. You'll forget in the end anyway. It'll be like it never happened. You're holding on to me so tight. Do you really want me to stay that badly? What? You love me? What are you talking about? You're not supposed to remember me. How could you possibly love me? What do you mean you don't know? If you love someone, there's gotta be a reason, right? Hey, what are you doing? Oh, what's this? A picture you drew? I mean, it's awfully nice of you to show me this, but I don't see how it has anything to do with... Wait, hang on a moment. Is this a picture of... me? It looks just like me. The only difference is that I'm not wearing the Santa costume. When did you draw this? Just now? Wait, no, that's not possible. If you did, I would have seen it. What? 6 months ago? You drew this 6 months ago. But how? How did you know what I looked like? You forgot me. You forgot everything about me. The curse should have erased my existence from your mind. You saw me in a dream? But that's impossible. This changes everything. Even if you forgot what happened between us, your feelings for me haven't gone away. I can't believe this. You know me. You don't remember me, but you know me. This is the first time this has happened in 1,000 years. You have no idea how amazing this is. You're still the same darling I fell in love with 3 years ago, aren't you? I know what your answer is going to be, but just for the record, I'll ask just one more time. Do you really want me to stay? Then it's settled. I'm staying right here, with you. I don't know how long it'll be until you lose your memory of me again, but until that day comes, I'm gonna love you like there's no tomorrow. Words can't even describe how happy I am that we can be together again. It's a dream come true. We can be like we used to, cuddling on the sofa in front of the warm fireplace, building snowmen out in the winter wonderland, going on romantic dates and accidentally staying out too long. All those good times. I can't wait for you to experience them again, to fill your mind with new memories of us. In fact, how about we create one now? You know what I'm talking about, right? We should kiss. You know, to signify the start of our new relationship. Well, not new relationship. We were together before, but you just don't remember. I think it would be really romantic. You don't object, do you? Alright then. Close your eyes. You're so flustered. You're such a cutie when you're like that. Please, don't ever change.